Hi, my name is Eri Nox. I'm a playwright from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm currently living outside of Kraków, where I'm a student researcher, and I'm researching the Polish avant-garde playwright Stanisław Witkiewicz, and I'm doing an adaptation of his 1920 play, Oni, into a modern English translation. Modern English adaptation, not translation. I chose Poland because I was really interested in this playwright, and I won another grant to visit Warsaw and see Polish theater. And there were only like 3 of Witkowski's plays in English that I was familiar with, and then I went into a bookstore and there was an entire section on him, and I learned that he wrote over 40 plays. So I became very interested in bringing his plays that are not well known in America to American audiences. My typical day, I feel like, is a little bit different from a lot of the other student researchers here who go to offices and do things. My day is very solitary. I have a little tiny apartment, actually a pretty nice apartment, but I don't do anything except write. So I wake up, I make breakfast, I write. When I get bored, I clean, and then I write, and then maybe sometimes I watch a little TV. And if I want something to do, I go for a drive. There's a nice village a couple kilometers south of me, so I go there and I get a sandwich or a kanapka. And then I come back home and I write more, and then I go to sleep, or I call people back in the States because I need some social time. But it's very solitary, but I've never had the opportunity to get to write so much and to have so much time devoted to it. So it's really been a great opportunity. My expectations before Fulbright were that I didn't think the theater was going to like my play. I have a very particular style, and so my project is writing a show for a very traditional theater in Kraków. But they love it, and they love what I'm doing, and they originally were just going to stage a reading of it, and now they're fully producing it. So it's really kind of amped up the exposure of the project. I get to direct it in Polish, which is going to be an experience. But I've just received so much encouragement from everyone around me, which has really been delightful. My favorite thing about Poland is the food. I love Polish food, and some people, I don't know, it's like comfort food. It's all of these wonderful soups, and there are potatoes like 400 different ways. There's gołąbka, which I love. There's like the tartare. There's this great Tatra Mountain cheese that I love. I'm really into the górol food, which is the southern Highlander food. There's this soup called kwaśnica that I eat it like every other day. It's a sauerkraut soup with pork ribs. I've gotten really good at making kotlet. It's just great, and the produce here is great. So going out is wonderful. Cooking in is wonderful. The food here is just, I think, phenomenal. Advice for future applicants. Unlock your phone before you come, because otherwise you'll have to buy a phone here, and they're not that expensive, but I bought not a smartphone. It's like a phone with giant numbers on it. But if you can get your phone unlocked beforehand, it'll be a lot more helpful, because for my first couple of months I didn't have Wi-Fi, and I was trying to use the roaming on my phone, and it was really difficult. But yeah, if you have your technology sorted out, it's a lot easier to navigate things once you get here.